Welcome to another episode of video on my Arduino Yun, which is an Internet of Things board. I disabled it, and partly Linux, embedded Linux. It is equipped with an Ethernet connection, a USB connection, and powered via USB. USB connection enables the insertion of storage, and that enables data acquisition, and that's exactly what I'm doing with using fischertechnik mechatronics, an additional motor, and electronics. And the electronics are with two buttons that should temporarily stop the motors, two potmeters that should regulate the speed of the motors, and two RC circuits, just for the fun of it. Also two NTC, negative temperature coefficient resistors. So the resistance or impedance changes with the temperature, but I am not using that actively. What I am using is, or trying to capture, is the value of these potmeters, as well as the situations, the statuses of these buttons. And talking about that, that has a problem, because I am capturing everything in, of course, parameters. That's what you do with software. Well, not parameters, but also variables, and then you expect variables to have values that come along with the properties of those variables. And there is something odd with it, because these kind of switches, well, most switches are on or off, 1 or 0. And in software that's called Boolean, true or false. And to my surprise, when I read the actual value, they are neither 0 nor 1. They are a very big number, which is not possible for a Boolean. So that's one thing, and the other thing is that in the software array that I have written, and in which I capture all the values on this USB stick, the values are not represented. So one more attempt, or just another attempt, to see why this is happening and how it can be resolved. Because when I want to display the values in a nice graph using Octave, mathematical software, then I would like to see those the 1 or 0, and not some ridiculous value that can't even be used. So that is the focus for now. So let's see for the software. Alright, so here we are with the software. Camera view on the board and a camera view on the oscilloscope, with the value of the first potmeter, this one, value of the second potmeter, this one, value of, or actually the pulse modulation of this motor, and finally the same for this motor. Now first I have to do something I forgot last time. which is setting the date and time, synchronizing with the browser, because for some reason I am unable to permanently set the time to today's time, which is now being executed to today. That is very fine. It's internet time, no doubt possible. With that, yeah, and I can say save and apply. However, next time it's the same thing, so forget about it. The details of this is that it has no battery to keep it when I take it off the power. After power down, all is lost, except for these settings, because those are saved in a file, but this isn't. So hence it's unusual. It is not useful to save and or save apply. Anyway, that's one thing. Then make sure that the present data file is removed. I used to use the another data log file as well, which ends on .m, because I wanted to see if that works better in Octave. .m is for MATLAB. Made no difference, so go with it. Then inside the monitor console, and I give some value or some input, and then I can go for it. That is, if there's any use. Well, you see here now finally the pulses modulation, which is here now, and in the same transistor circuit right here behind this. Can I show it? I have to take care of these wires here, they are not very long. You can just see it, maybe like this. Yes, now it is visible. So this circuit. Anyway, the problem that I'm having is with that's interesting. Voltmeter 2, voltmeter 1. So the problem last time was right here. And this is sensor value 2. A value or when sensor value 2, which is this one, and then sensor value switch 2 and 2A. Well, those are those little buttons here. But if you now look at, right, I have to add some data again. Voltmeter 2 is now 84. When I switched it off, it was over the 500. So this is weird. Let me change the value Or will I use this one? No, this one. Oh, and I have to take care of another probe. This probe has this voltmeter has very short wires, so the probe is prone to pull it out of the breadboard. Anyway, yeah, let me show you this as well. So, and now for the other one. Right. Now it's over 500. And I think I have a other problem. I have to be very careful now. Yep, I broke the wire. I just broke the wire of this voltmeter. This is not good. Because now things get really nasty. It is 64 now, and when I keep the wire against it, it says 600, so I have to fix the voltmeter, unfortunately. Ouch. Alright, with a fixed resoldered voltmeter giving the good value, the focus is on data 1 and data 2, or at least right here. And that gives a problem, because well, these two are not booleans, far from it. And then looking here, okay, let's examine it further. So how are they being declared? Boolean, Boolean, true or false. Either true or false. Nothing else. So, if this is 1, it's true. Then I want this data to be to have the value of sensor value switch 2. What is the value of sensor value switch 2? Wait a minute, where is my sensor value switch 2? Oh, they're not there because I haven't even pressed the button. And they're only being done. Oh, wait. That's another point. I also have to make an if statement if they are not 1. Ah, wait a second. That's a good one. Why am I realizing that just now? So this is 1, this is else if, because this is the same 1, but this is 0. Not pressed. Alright, that's 1. Then this one goes here, and then we say, alright, this one is 0. This one is pressed, yes, yes, yes. And then here I have to say else if, because this one and this one is the same. Alright, now things might turn into difference. So let's see how this works out. Oh wait, I of course have first to put it on the correct board and the correct port. Let's go. Yep, password. And connection closed because of upload. This one I have to remove. Well, not have to, but will remove it, because it will be all new now. That's one. So reel in. Okay, now what? Okay, first this one, go, and same value, not changing it. And now I have to press buttons. So pressing button, oh dear, this is not correct. This is not right. I am pressing only one button, which is 2A. Alright, I release them. Both are... Wait a minute. How can this be? Okay. Wait a moment, wait a moment. So, okay, let's put it this way. So, now something strange happens. I press button 2. At least I have configured it as button 2. But they both say no. They both say, okay, input please. How can this be? They're both 0. Here, they're both 0. Now I press the other one. How can they both become 1? That is only possible if they are nicely together. However, this one goes via this wire and this one goes via this wire, and they are going to different ports. So I have to use the very handy mirror again. Keep your tools right at hand. So the one is in port yeah, which port is it? Port 2, and the other is in 7 and 8. Alright. Well, actually not alright. So, right here. Port really? Where's port 2 then? No wonder things don't match. This one is going to 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, that's not 2. That is port 5. That's port 5. Port 5 is a resistor potmeter. Wait, why is that? Why is it commented out? Oh, because it is digital in via switch. Yes, and 7 and 8 are correct. They are all correct. So now I have to read them. So digital 5 and digital 8 anyway. Sensor value 2. Sensor value 2 is okay, I have a problem here. A big one. Sensor value 2 reads from A2. I have to rethink my whole setup. Back to basics. And I notice I have made a mistake indeed. I have 2 buttons, but one is for this one and one is for this one. And hence, if I look at this, then this is the first button, not the second. Apart from that, this is most confusing. This is both for pin 8 and 7. However, they are both the same switch. This one. These are all for the same switch. This one. So apart from that, 0 is 0, 1 is 1, which goes for all of them, which goes for this single button. So it absolutely does not matter. The only thing is that it is a pin, another pin number, so I can keep this as it is. Because it is, if you look here, there's broad black wire which goes from one lane to 2 ports. So that is the only difference, physical difference. Then going back in the code, I have here, this is input. This is switch 2, this is switch 1. Then I have changed sensor value switch to boolean. But this is button 2. as well. And this is motor button 1. Very important. Code blindness leads to errors, big errors. So this one is correct. Switch pressed. However, is this being put inside a log? Yes, because it is sensor value. Sensor value switch, not so much. Is that true? Yeah. So this is only sensor value. Time, sensor value, and then various outputs. So this will never be visible on screen. Is it logical to do it for 1 as well? I can do it, but it's not visible. It's not only it's not even caught in the array. So the fact that I don't see it in the acquired data, perfectly logical. So when I press for the other one, I only have to press this one and see whatever happens. So with that, once again, secured, set, done, go. And let's see how everything works out. If it does. And done uploading. So now I need to do 2 things. First, remove this, and second, once again, log in. And now, give some input and focus on this switch alone. Which subsequently is entirely correct because they are the same one, and so hence they are both 1 or 0. How about the other one? That won't be registered because one switch is probably not over 500. That is to be seen. Hold on, sensor, yeah, it is over 500, so I should be able to see it. Will I see it? That's a very different question, of course. Switch pressed, yes. Switch 1 is pressed, and switch pressed is now right visible, just not in the way I would like to see it, and it is not being captured in the data. Oh right, it is, I should have said print line. Let's say switch 1 pressed, even better. Would I like to have this inside the whole data? Yes, I would. Sensor value? Yes. Oh, and that's easy to do because analog pin A4 is distributed on over 2. And that is not needed. So what I'm going to do is this will be 2, 3, 4 and 5. This will be gone, and this one will be right here. Is this one, and this one is of course 1, and now it's captured. Done. Right, so for the last time now, upload. And this is Boolean, so there should be no problem with it. If. And I'm going way over time. But so be it for now. Then I have at least a problem solved, which I wanted to do. Done. Okay? So all I have to do now is okay, data, then remove, show, can't open. Now there is. Now I have the question if switch 1 is pressed and data 1 is 1 and I release and data 1 is I have to change my algorithm on that one as well, because I have to make sure that if it is 0, it is filled with 0, not because now it's staying 1. Not good. Anyway, that's it for now. Alright, so that's it for now. Programming errors, some mistake in thinking, and well, there you have it. So for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, like it, leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like it, leave a comment. You can show your support by making a small donation. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned. Depending on the pledge you make, either just on my website or on my website and with my videos. More information at the start of this video, also under this video. My website is listed and PayPal and Patreon are listed. So, thanks for watching. To be continued. Bye bye.